Hi everybody, it's April 10th, 2026. Lots of time, I say that a lot, but sometimes we catch life as it comes. You know, life has a certain flow that you can feel sometimes. Not all the time, but life has a certain flow that you could feel. And sometimes you think the right thing to do is to go along with it, you know, to let it take you and not put in an exorbitant amount of energy to reach a certain outcome. But sometimes that assumption can be misleading. You know, sometimes just because you can feel the flow of life and it's carrying you away, sometimes you have to go against the current in order to maintain a conscious hold on your mission, to maintain as much control as is needed in order to be productive in terms of your aim, of your mission. So going with the flow is good sometimes, but just as with all things in this life, nothing is 100% right all the time. Nothing is going to work 100% of the time, even though it may feel good, even though it feels natural, even though it comes easily. You have to go with your intuition. You have to go with your wise judgment in order to determine whether you should go with the flow or break that kind of current and force your way into the right or the correct trajectory. So this gets me to thinking of silence as a doorway. The first thing I think about is silence as a doorway is that a lot of people I've seen it many times on TV, like there's a certain chamber that they have built where there's zero sound reflections, zero sound gets in, you know, it's completely silent. And they say that if you stay there long enough, you will go insane. And that gets me to thinking, like, silence is definitely a doorway, because even if you do go insane in that room, it's not to say that you will permanently go insane. Or those sorts of states are not permanent. Once you gather your wits and go through that kind of torment of being forced to endure the agony of that complete dead silence, and you gain your wits and you come back to yourself, you're going to learn an exorbitant amount of information about reality, about yourself, about your spirit, about your heart, about how your mind works. And that's what I thought of first when I thought about silence as a doorway. Yes, it could be scary at first, but silence teaches you to see yourself. It teaches you to see yourself spiritually, you know, and that's the most important part. You start to see the nature of spirit and how it transcends the insanity of this world. And the second thing I could say about silence as a doorway is that when you are giving out and you are expending energy towards a certain aim, and you are getting nothing, it seems like you're getting nothing in return. And that silence reflects back at you. It reflects back at you, like, it starts to question you. It starts to say, like, why are you doing this? Do you think you are worth it, Victor? Do you think you are doing the right thing, Victor? Do you think this is the right thing to do right now, Victor? Do you think you should stop and quit and stop? Are you doing this for your pride? And so all these questions come to you as a reflection of that silence. And if you could withstand the attacks on your pride, if you can stand the attacks on your judgment and your constitution, that silence is a doorway into almost, as I said in the first example, is a doorway to seeing what is right and wrong in that current situation, how strong you are, how dedicated you are. You will get lots more information from silence sometimes than from criticism. And the last thing I could say about silence as a doorway is that a lot of times people say that God is silent, and I don't believe that. You know, I know that it's our blindness because of the nature of this world and how it wraps around our eyes internally, so to speak, that it seems like God is silent, but God is literally closer to you than you can perceive most of the time. Sometimes he lets himself be seen and heard so you would know, but like he's so close to you that you can't perceive him, and it seems like he's silent. And this is just an example of his love. His love is saying, I'm going to let you do what you want to do. I'm going to let you create your life. I'm going to let you make your decisions. I'm going to let you betray me. I'm going to let you walk away from me. I'm going to let you act selfishly. I'm going to let you give joy to people. I'm going to let you heal people. I'm going to let you learn. And that's the way God speaks to you. And the silence that you feel coming from God is not necessarily silence. It's the interaction you have with your life without him interfering, so to say, even though he has the right to, but without him interfering and taking your free choices and your free will away, because God gave his free will, and as far as it comes to him, it's always honored. So I hope this helps. Thanks.